When I first started playing guitar, a lot of the iconic American brands were not available for purchase in Lithuania, or if they were very rare and very hard to come about. So what I would used to do, I would used to go to my high school's library, the computer section, and go onto the websites and look at pictures of guitars, of American brands guitars, and just, look at pictures and imagine myself playing those guitars. And I would just read the specs and the descriptions of those particular instruments. I didn't speak or understand English at the time that well, but it was already fascinating enough to learn a little bit of the history, a little bit of the iconography and the significance that it had and still has on the American culture, rock and roll, and the music. Not only in America, but in the other places in the world. Because I was in Lithuania, I wasn't in America, so it had impact on me. And I'm gonna tell you more about what I'm gonna be doing musically with my band, more at the end of this video. All you need to know is September 29th, 2019, The Alley in Sanford, Central Florida Blues Challenge. We're gonna try to win the Central Florida Blues Challenge to go represent Central Florida in Memphis, Tennessee at the International Blues Challenge 2020. Please come, all the information in the description. We need your support to win Central Florida Blues Challenge, and I will talk more about it at the end of this video. What I just told you ties in with what I'm doing today in this video perfectly, because it's this whole theme of vintage, authentic, and American impact culture, rock and roll. It just blows my mind. This is a box, right? This is not the first box of this shape that I get to unbox. It has special markings, and this is the mind-blowing part now. It says Fender on it. The Fender. Okay, I get a lot of requests to do Stevie Ray. I get a lot of requests to do Jimi Hendrix, and I'd like to stay true to that genre, stay true to that. So look, check this out. We're gonna unbox now. Unbox something very. We are in. Like pulling a sword from the stone. No! I knew it was gonna have something in there. I heard a jingle jangle. I'm very excited. I have my jacket that I wore in Memphis 2 times in a row when my band and I were doing the blues challenge, because it's like blues, Memphis, America, Elvis, rock and roll. It's like all coming together now. All coming. Oh my God. Check this out. This is a real Fender Stratocaster. They invented the Stratocaster, and this is the one made by Fender, by the people who invented the Stratocaster. It's a Player Series Fiesta red color. It has a Floyd Rose. It has an actual Floyd Rose, and it says Floyd Rose. And how cool is that? Often imitated, never duplicated. That's the thing. That's why it's so cool. It's Fender and it's a Stratocaster. We have a couple truss rod adjusters and the bar for the Floyd Rose. This is so cool. it needs tuned, and I need to tune it, and I need to set it up for my liking. Look at this neck. This is like a slim neck. This is like a super Strat, you know. This one has like a single humbucker. It's like a real super Strat. Thank you, Fender, for sending me this guitar. I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna tune it, and now I'm gonna tell you a little bit more what's gonna happen on September 29th, and if and when we win, what's gonna happen after that. So I don't know if you heard, but there is such thing called International Blues Challenge, and it happens once a year in Memphis, Tennessee, where blues bands from around the world, they go to Memphis and they compete, you know, with each other or with themselves for the title of the winner, and it's hosted by the Blues Foundation, and that's one of the ways that blues music is still alive. It was born in America. It went through various transitions, and that's one of the ways that people from around the world that appreciate blues music and blues influences come there and enjoy music and jams and like sharing ideas and guitar licks and just amazing. Regional blues societies host regional competitions, and that's the only way to get to Memphis. The only way to get to Memphis, it's to win a regional competition and represent that blues society, that region, and it be in Memphis. My band, we have done this 2 years, I believe it was 2016, 2017, and we went to International Blues Challenge, and we competed, and we made it as far as the semifinals, and I believe only like 40 bands out of 300 make it to the semifinals, and we were fortunate enough and lucky enough, and according to other people, we were good enough to make it into the semifinals, to the top list, which was an amazing experience. And now we've sat out a couple years, we've gathered more experience, and we're gonna, on September 29th of 2019, we're gonna be competing at the Orange Blossom Blues Society regional competition to try to win that blues challenge in Sanford. The address is in the description, the time is in the description, so we need your help to help us win. You can come in person. A bunch of bands are going to be competing there, and the judges, professional judges, going to be evaluating which band is the most, would be the best to represent that region in Memphis. So I urge you and encourage you to come support us, cheer. You can come take pictures, I don't know, hang out, have a great time, listen to other bands, enjoy music, and hopefully we're gonna do our best to win. So I'll see you there. I'll see you September 29th. Again, all the information is in the description. Thank you, Fender Guitars. This is so cool. Just watch out. Blues music and other kind of music too, but mainly blues. Blues rock too. I don't know, this is really cool, and it flutters. It's like a Floyd Rose, you know, so I can do all the tricks like that. And you gotta subscribe if you want to hear how this guitar sounds, because I need some time to get to know an instrument, to truly put in what I can do with that instrument, you know, to showcase the instrument at its best light. So you gotta subscribe and you'll see me play this guitar, you know, very soon in just a couple of videos. Or you can come September 29th and see me play with my band in person, this instrument, and we're gonna, oh look, I get to do this. I'm the first person on this guitar to do this. I don't think I've ever done this on the Stratocaster. Is there like a technique to do it properly? I should have looked up like a YouTube tutorial video of how to peel off a plastic off a Stratocaster. All the information about this instrument is in the description below. Click it, check it out. This is their, I think this is their like the most current Player Series model with a Floyd Rose. And I just had to have a Floyd Rose. I'm a sucker for a Floyd Rose, but at the same time,
Floyd Rose junkie.
Still wanted a Stratocaster. And I'll see you on the September 29th in Sanford. Address is below. Also call for parking, reservations, instructions how to get there, and other event information. Call this number. Call the alley and tell them you're gonna be there to see Dovydas band to compete at the Central Florida Blues Challenge. And if we win, then we're gonna see you in Memphis. And now I'm gonna wrap it up, because this video... Oh, turn around.
You can spin in the chair with the guitar.
Oh, call this number and let them know that you are coming to see Dovydas band live in Sanford, to play at the alley, to compete at the Central Florida Blues Challenge. And reserve a table today. And when we win, we will go to Memphis and we will represent Central Florida at the International Blues Challenge in Memphis, Tennessee in 2020. And thank you, Fender, for sending me a real Stratocaster so I can play authentic music that changed the history of rock and roll and music as we know it. This video has been longer than it had to be, but that's okay because you like watching these videos and I like unboxing guitars. So make sure to subscribe to hear me play this guitar. I'm so excited. If you can't tell already, I'm super excited. Now I'm dizzy. I spend too much. Very nice.